Hello, I'm Jeffrey Hammelman from the King Arthur Flour Company, and today I'm going to show you a variety of techniques for decorating cakes. Some of the decorations I'm going to do are going to use melted chocolate, and the easiest and best way to work with that is by using a paper cone. So we're going to take this triangle of parchment paper, turn it into a cone-shaped thing, and then take this extra edge and wrap it around and just tighten it up so this is really pointy, and then fold over this flap like that. And there's a paper cone. All right, here's a couple more ideas that you can do for decorating. This is a vanilla chiffon cake. I split it in thirds. I brushed the bottom 2 layers with that chocolate ganache, and when it was chilled, I assembled the cake using praline buttercream mixed into our Italian meringue buttercream. So this is a vanilla chiffon cake with a hazelnut buttercream. And if we wanted to sell this by the slice, then we'd want to be careful to have things nice and symmetrical so that each slice would look pretty close to identical. I'm going to start by piping 8 rosettes. We're going to call this an 8-piece cake. So I'm going north and south. Now I can just fill in the blanks and go midway. Okay. And now I'm going to put on each one of these rosettes a roasted hazelnut that I placed onto a little tempered chocolate disc. Now, in a sense, that's a finished 8-piece cake, and you can sell it as is. You might dress it up a little bit in a couple of fairly easy ways. One would be, what if I were to just put a last disc right in the center? But now I'm going to fill the paper cone with melted chocolate and just finish it with just a few dots of chocolate. So I fill my cone roughly halfway. And now I will cut this, and I just want to take a small little cut off the tip, verify that it's got the right size opening, and I might say, well, that's just a little bit small, so I'll go back and cut just a little bit more off. And again, just, yep, that'll be good. And now here's a very simple technique, but I think it really does dress up the cake nicely. I'm just going to hold and press down to make a bulb. And I'll do that in between each of the roasted hazelnuts, and then a little smaller, a little smaller. It's simple enough, but I think it gives it a nice finish. The fun thing about cakes, one of the fun things about cakes, is that you've got an absolute infinite number of ways that you can decorate them. Every time you have a cake that's undecorated, you can do something different. And here's our finished vanilla chiffon cake with a praline buttercream. The next cake we're going to decorate is a chocolate chiffon with chocolate buttercream. And I'll show you another fairly simple technique that you can use with melted chocolate. So here's our piping bag with the chocolate in it. I'm going to pipe these kind of half moons all the way around the perimeter. Trying to keep them all about the same size. When I'm done, I'll go back and make this kind of a loop. Sometimes you get an air pocket and the chocolate stops flowing for a moment. If that happens, just keep on going until you get all the way done, and then you can go back and finish off the problem area. And I'll just finish this cake with just a few rosettes in the center. And here is our finished chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream.